part 3 about to be crazy, and then part 4, I know it's gonna be the best one.
You think?
Part 4 gotta be the best part. Think about it, because that's the part that they're like closing it out. So they gotta hit you with the like.
Damn, I'm main one. Yeah, she know that she my ride or die. So all you haters looking.
What it is, what it do? Oh, what's up? Hey, YouTube. Hey, it's your girl Chelsea.
It's your girl Nesha.
And we are back with another video.
I had to catch my breath.
You can't outdo the viewer.
I had to catch my breath.
You can't outdo the video. So
today,
in today's video, we are doing a reaction video
to our favorites YouTubers.
Our favorite YouTubers. They are right now doing a document. How do you say that word?
A documentary.
I can never say that word. Documentary.
Yes.
They're doing a 4-part documentary. You guys know what I'm trying to say. They're doing 4 parts, and right now we're gonna be reacting to the
part 2.
Second part. Yeah, part 2.
You guys know we're new YouTubers, so we didn't make it to part 1. Yeah, but we're gonna try to make it for part 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 1 was pretty good though, right?
It was good. If you haven't seen it, go check them out, bro. They thebomb.com. The bomb.
Yes.
.com, boom. Like
very much about positivity. They're just a nice channel. I think we've been watching them for.
They're the reason why we started YouTube.
Yeah, but we've been watching them since like they started.
The first video we watched was the teddy bear challenge. Go just binge watch all their YouTube videos.
Yeah, they have plenty of videos for you to watch.
Yeah, you can sit there all day and watch.
After you subscribe and like and comment to our video, you could go to there.
Check out the intro. They're the best. Yeah. So let's go ahead
and get this started.
Get this video started.
This was such a nice intro.
Like when I seen OWN, I thought it was OWN like Oprah.
Really?
I was like, oh, they got a video with Oprah?
They're official?
They already official, but I was like,
yeah.
Official.
Look at Austin.
They look exactly the same, like.
Yeah.
Quattro.
They always have good music in their videos. Yeah. Like every video
it's like
good
music. Just like, hey, you wanna get on with the show? El Lively! But she look like a natural, like
she loved the camera.
Chilling.
They look like twins. It's like they had them at the same time. Like they really look like twins.
They made a clone.
Yeah.
Of Elle when she was a baby. And
like you really can't tell the difference between
Ellen and Leia when they were little.
Yeah.
Family. Not something you choose, but it's family.
Oh yeah, Elle. Get all up in them teeth, little girl.
This family, over 15 million.
That's crazy.
Bro, 15 million followers, subscribers.
That's like a lot of people.
Bro, I don't even know 15 people, let alone 15 million people to have 15 million. Alright, I know 15 million. But like 15 million subscribers?
I know, that's crazy.
That sounds like half the world. Play.
I love how they did like the old,
like the retro look,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
The video
like it's like a real I can say that word. Documentary. It's like a real documentary.
When did you start
like,
noticing your life just?
Like, you know when your mom was little, she used to record you.
It just this happens so much that it's like hard to pinpoint
one thing.
Life is completely different. Not only for us, but for the people who have millions of people watching.
Can you imagine, like, when they started YouTube, they did not know, like...
They probably didn't even think they would get 1,000, let alone 15 million
people, and that their life would be like this.
Very overwhelming.
Yeah,
We've got to the point to where we've been burned so many times that we don't really trust anyone.
Literally, like so many times.
Right.
It's
Like
not
we,
even shocking.
right? We expected it. We knew it
Yeah.
was
The thing is,
coming.
they don't show anything.
So for us, when it comes to like
all the bad stuff, they don't
friendships,
show.
No, so it's like when they
it's sad
do,
'cause
they're
I have
human.
friends
Yeah.
So they're gonna make
that I've
mistakes
known
too, and it's like when they do,
forever
or
that
like
I'm
they do something that
I'm
someone
no
may
longer
not like.
close
It's
with
like,
because of they
attack
want
the H
something
family,
from me.
like.
Yeah.
Always.
But y'all don't talk
It's
about all the
never,
other great things that they
just
do.
hang out and be friends. It's always like, oh, let's hang out and then let's take a picture together so I can post on my
Yeah.
Instagram so I can show people who I'm
When I
with.
saw this, I was like,
And it
damn.
sucks because
I didn't think of that.
end of the day,
Yeah, I know.
when I hang out with somebody, it's
When you get
to
money,
get
people
away
treat you
from
so differently.
all of that. It's to, you know, just be normal and to hang out and catch up with a friend because at the end of the day, it's always just our family. Every day, it literally, Catherine and I, Elle and Alea. That's it. So we don't get to hang out with people. So when we do hang out with people, it's like a breath of fresh air. And so for them, in their mindset, when it's to ask us for something, to get something out of us, it's a shitty feeling. This is...
Our life.
They're videographer at one point.
frustrate
Whoever do
us
this, like
and
editing
keep
the
it
video.
because in life, everyone goes through the good and the bad.
Like the littlest
It's
details
frustrating
too.
because it's like
GameStop part.
whenever
like, obviously
we do
that's the
something
part
good,
too.
whenever we give back or we try to help people, like no one ever really talks about that. But as soon as like something comes up to where the Ace family is looked at in a bad light, or there's some like drama stirred up or some controversy stirred up about us, and it's not necessarily true. Like people hop on the bandwagon so quick, and that shit will make the news rather than all the good
Austin
things that
be
we
so
do.
real, like
Always.
he be so
You know
real.
what my biggest like pet peeve is when people say, oh, they just care about money. If that were the case, we wouldn't have started doing YouTube, because when you first start doing YouTube, you don't actually get paid anything until you do it for a while and you work hard at it, and there's a lot of different factors. Like, we didn't know we were going to be big, we didn't know we were going to be successful, we did it because we enjoy doing it. It was our passion.
Before we were famous, obviously, you know, we would make Snapchats and tweets and stuff, and then people go out of their way to make something seem so
That's
different.
crazy, cause like 2
what
years
it
ago they
is.
weren't famous. Like what do we
I
have
literally
overnight?
just posted a snap of Alea, like me playing with her, her laying on her stomach, having tummy time, and now I'm getting bashed for it.
What do you mean? What are people saying something?
Like, yeah, they're saying I'm such a bad dad because
Austin
I
was
laid
always
my
known
newborn on her
to
stomach
play ball.
when it's literally
Yeah,
just tummy
Catherine
time.
was
Like,
too,
everyone
because
knows
she's
about
a
tummy
model.
time. I laid
But I
on
don't
her
think they
stomach,
expect
But they
them to
weren't,
be
yeah.
this
tummy
famous,
time, and
yeah.
they're like making a cute snap with her, and now people are bashing me for it.
That was stupid.
I didn't even think of that.
Why
That was so
Catherine and I
stupid.
hesitate to film our kids because
People make
always
something
got
out of
something to
nothing.
say.
I would not even ever think to like.
What's wrong with that? Like,
Like I said before.
She's on her stomach. She can breathe. She's
we
doing
make
tummy
some
time.
mistakes. I mean, like, we're not perfect,
Right.
but it doesn't mean that we're bad people, you know,
Exactly.
and something coming out and
Human.
circulating again is literally purely just to make us look bad, and
That's
that's literally what it's for.
Serious. It's not that
even with our
serious.
relationship, like it's not perfect. Everyone thinks that just because we smile in every single one of our videos that we don't go through problems, that we don't argue. But we argue just like everyone else. It's life.
yeah, they're not gonna put the bad on camera. Like,
That's the thing with a lot of YouTubers though. They put
they want to put
everything on
drama
there.
and everything on there.
That's how they, you know,
They're not
that's
as
the
successful.
content. That's no, not even. That's just how they get their content. Like YouTubers who put everything.
Yeah.
I feel like if they put everything, including the drama, that's what's gonna draw their audience. But for them, they try to focus on the positivity.
Yeah.
So when they do have drama, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you guys? Like
This is not
Trying to
normal.
help people.
they're human. It's crazy. I remember all these videos.
Yeah.
Like I've watched every single one of these videos.
Yeah.
That was the best one.
Making people happy, like we're known for that. That's what. Why we are today is because that's what we're all about.
Yep.
There's no more just doing things without thinking. We have to always think through everything now, and
That's crazy.
It's a lot harder.
That's
And
why
so
all
it
of
comes with
celebrities be on drugs and stuff. They be so like overwhelmed with life and
lifestyle. I think at first it was really hard for everyone to really understand that you can't do this anymore. Like if we're out at a restaurant,
Can you imagine? You can't
you
go to
can't
like
tell your
Publix
family,
or
don't
like
Snapchat
can't
that
go
we're
get something
here,
to
because
eat
then we'll be
without
a
like
bunch of people coming over here.
a
And
lot of
it's
people
just
following.
unsafe, and people know our cars. It's like everyone had.
that's one thing that I don't think they should have posted.
Even with
the
just
cars.
like
Because people know what city you live in,
of
but
us.
nobody-
and your address got leaked. Then now you showing the car.
Somewhere.
But nobody thought they didn't. They
Well, yeah, they
through.
didn't think it.
They didn't think
know.
that that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so there can be times where Elle doesn't look picture ready, and that's completely fine. But as soon as they post it somewhere where everybody else can see it, we may not be okay with it because we're not okay with the way Elle looks that day.
Me and her, wearing a diaper, wearing a pull-up.
Right, whatever it is, and then
It's so
once
the
it's
things you don't
posted,
even think
it's
about,
up to everyone
like
to see, and
you
people
have to be
could
careful. Though.
take that picture and do whatever they want with it. This social media world is so scary because people make things out to be what they're not.
Internet's
There's
ruthless.
plenty of people in the world that want to see us fail,
Especially on Twitter.
and that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but
We are extremely blessed to have a family.
They really are.
We're very lucky. Extremely lucky. I think about it every day. Every single day. I'm so blessed to have my mom and my dad are my best friends, and I talk to them on the phone as much as I can to get them
Twins.
with here. And then obviously we have his mom and his dad around, and they are so supportive.
and I feel like that is part of the reason why we were made to do it.
I love his dad. I don't know
Because
why. Like
all of these components, all of these puzzles didn't come
Like a
together,
big fluffy teddy bear.
we wouldn't be where we are today.
Which is like Austin. Like he's like his dad is like Bill, but he's always like emotional like Austin.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so should we put her on the...
That was so cute.
She's not taking up so much space?
Without eating her popsicle.
That's
That's the red, white, and blue ones.
mm-hmm.
Wanna buy those from the ice cream truck?
Should we put her... Let's put her up here though. Sit down. Sit down, baby. Sit down. There you go. The camera back from the side. So close to his face. Alright, are you guys ready now?
Make sure that you're not dirty.
Can we start this? Alright, you ready now?
Ready.
Can we do it? You know how to count to 10?
Oh, no, don't. No.
She's like, no, I'm not ready.
Just put on.
Let's try this again. Alright, I got chocolate in my mouth?
No.
I'm good? Am I good? I got chocolate in my face? Let me see your face. You got a little bit of chocolate.
Uno. No, uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Okay, I'll do all 10 fingers.
They go. He's like, alright.
Hit that bell button.
When she starts talking like for real,
All you do is comment
that's
down.
gonna be so awesome.
Exactly.
Done.
We're not done yet. Okay. And so like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and my beautiful family always say, we'll be back with
More videos.
more videos. Peace. Go ahead.
What do you want to do when you grow? What's the plan?
I'm so junky.
Alea.
But like I said, without any of the negativity and any of the controversy, like you can't become stronger. You know, and I feel like I said, I honestly believe everything happens for a reason. And
Very true, guys.
we've
Everything
obviously
does happen
That's true.
for a reason.
grown.
Even though you'd be upset about it,
In that
like, when it
moment,
happens,
once you sit down and think about it, you be like,
different.
maybe this was supposed to happen.
maybe this was destined to happen.
The Ace family will never change.
Well, do you like doing YouTube?
Yeah.
That's
All of these
crazy.
videos.
You see the truth, see the
Oh, I love that
That was just video.
to believe in
one. When we found out she was pregnant,
sun, but
like I was in the room by myself, my room by myself lit. Like
Are you guys best friends?
me and Captain are best friends. I'm like, yes,
This is really
Finally.
I'm finally pregnant.
It could be like, we're trying to get a prop for something we're filming, or it can be anything. And we're just in a hurry, and it's just chaos because there's one person asks for a photo, and
It's a ripple
we take the
effect.
photo, talk to them for a little bit, and then someone else comes, and then someone else comes.
I never thought
if
about
I saw him though, if I saw them,
I'd be nervous. First of all,
I would have to take a picture, even though I know, like, they want to be left alone. But you never know when you're gonna see them again.
But I would get too scared.
You're crazy.
But it's just, I don't get anything done.
I would try to do it low key though, so like everybody don't see. But like, I could not let them walk away and not get a picture.
And that's just like daily living. That's just
like every single day.
Yeah,
I never
that's
thought
not
of
even
stuff like that.
It becomes a production.
Yeah, you don't
just to go anywhere.
Yes.
You just think all their YouTubers like
they don't mind doing this. Like this is what they do.
Experience the world.
Not thinking that
you can't go to the store.
Right.
Yeah.
The little stuff.
Like they just might be in a rush to get something and go back to wherever they're going.
Yeah.
Unappreciative and upset about it. It's just
us being real.
It's just our lifestyle. It's like
we have never said this is a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. This is just something we have to live with.
Right.
And it just so happens to be worse for us because we're on a bigger scale. We're getting viewed by millions of people.
Yeah.
We've got millions of opinions every day about us.
That's crazy. Somebody always has an opinion on your life.
Yep.
Ever since we started this, we've been in so many situations where we've been burned.
we've literally learned from every single person we've hired, every single person who's been around our family. There's been times where like we would think someone's great at something or great for us for whatever the job is.
You remember when they had a show?
And then automatically it's like, oh, this person's making a live stream at our house while they're working.
Yes.
Or this person's taking pictures of the L
while
they're
diaper,
working.
L butt naked, her diaper, and it's in your phone now. Like,
we didn't know
that's
going
creepy.
into this that
it's creepy, but then at the same time, imagine like that person got
before
close to
someone
your
steps
family.
into your home.
They probably think they're part of the
Our
family
life has
now, and they just don't
revolved
think of little stuff like that.
contracts.
Like,
But at the end of the day, that's still.
I mean, it's wrong, but
making sure that they don't do anything to hurt the Ace family. And
It's not a way to live.
it's not a way to live, but
they probably didn't
for us to be
maliciously
safe.
think.
No,
Let me
no.
put her on
Yeah.
my social media.
There is times where I gotta get out the house and drive and try to reflect and just think about, you know, my family and
I do that too. Be in the
What,
car.
just
what
drive?
really matters.
Just be in the car.
And
That's like
the bigger we get,
that.
the more-
Reflecting in the shower, the car, and just laying in my bed. Like those are the three
And it's
places I
kind of like
just.
that double-edged sword
Yeah.
of wanting to show
The
you guys
shower,
things, but
it's
also
just
make
like, I
things
don't know,
so
something
private.
about you literally could be in the shower for
Almost
like hours.
impossible. But
I think when we realized that this is getting out of control was when we had someone come into our house at like midnight.
That's crazy. Why would you do
For
that?
some
Like,
reason, fans are
even if you're
weird.
a fan, even if you're a fan, like why are you coming to my house at midnight?
during the day.
It's the fact that you're already coming to our house.
Yeah, that's number one.
But then you're coming to my house late night,
The
like.
majority of the time, to get our attention, they would flash their lights into our windows.
That's
And
crazy.
It's always really scary.
I was getting a haircut,
I would never even think to do that.
literally the
Yeah,
middle of the
like,
night, at midnight.
I was 7 months pregnant.
And you were 7 months pregnant? Yes. So it's me, my barber, and one of my good friends.
I feel like I
And we
remember
see
that
this
snap.
I think I did
bright
too.
light coming into the house. And we're like, what is that? And my friend, he was like, wait, let me go check it out. So he goes outside and there's a guy yelling, saying you need to move your cars out of the street. And you need to move all your cars out of the street because they can't be here or you'll get a ticket. And as he's saying it, I'm listening and I'm like, wait, what? We never have security up here. We don't have security in our neighborhood. Nobody comes up here at the end of our street up here on the top of the mountain. So instantly I knew something was wrong. So he comes back in the house, he tells us, bro, I'm just gonna move him. So he just leaves us alone. So hopefully he goes away if I move him. So he moves the cars in the driveway, everything is good. All of a sudden he leaves. We're like, okay, good. Like everything is good. All of a sudden, 10 minutes later, he comes back.
That's crazy.
So then I open the door.
You see him? Can you see him?
That's weird.
This
bro.
was in their trailer.
Yeah.
It's a portion of this.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing YouTube, man. Mr. Austin McBroom.
That's crazy too. Like this person screaming your whole name.
Oh, yes, we're doing YouTube for sure.
Like, what did he think he was gonna accomplish?
Yeah, we're doing
Mr.
YouTube.
Austin, make room. We're doing YouTube now. Where you hiding behind the door? Just a couple of minutes ago, you were talking all that bullshit.
Yo, why don't you go home?
That's scary though, because from the inside of your house,
Get him, Austin. Get him.
from the inside of your house, you don't know what they have.
Yeah.
Right? So the only privacy that we have is so my family lays their head at night. The girls are asleep, so I'm starting to get a little like, heated. So I get up and I'm looking through the windows and I'm trying to make sure like he's not with nobody. He doesn't have nothing that can hurt us.
But still, at the end of the day, you don't know anything.
Right, I don't know anything, but
You don't know there's people there. You don't know if he has a gun. You don't know if he has.
And I'm getting a little nervous because he's in his car and I don't know what he has on him.
That's off adrenaline. Like you just begin.
Yeah.
Mad.
Out of my house right now? Why are you sitting here?
And then he's steady like disrespecting.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing? Now you're gonna go back to the house?
Look at him, bro. That's what I gotta deal with.
That bullshit, bro.
But at the same time, too, I didn't want to call the cops because I didn't know what he really wanted. I didn't want to, maybe he just wanted to say hi. I didn't know. So I didn't want to call the cops on him to make him seem like a bad guy. I gave him the benefit
And
of
that's
the doubt.
one
Austin, you good for that? Me?
Anybody.
We always get
And I'm gonna
the
cut you
benefit of the
out.
doubt because we know what we do for a living. And he's like yelling back and forth with us, having a conversation, literally recording us. He pulled
I
out his
think
phone
I would
and
have
started
given him a
recording us.
chance, and then after you still keep going back and forth with me. Okay, I have no
I gotta
chance.
deal with.
Bro,
What you
really,
doing
bro?
at 11, my G?
Really, bro?
Get the fuck out. Look what he's doing, bro.
You're just talking all that shit,
leave,
bro.
my G.
You're talking all that
He
shit.
was acting like he's security. See, Ace family, this is wrong. Don't let him talk shit.
Bro,
Get the fuck
I
out,
just
my
want to
G.
tell you something, bro. Your cars didn't have to be moved, bro. It was just a fucking prank, bro.
Look at him.
It was a prank. You got pranked.
Who does that?
All this shit got pranked, bro. All you
Look at He's like, what the hell?
The moment he said that, I go, okay, he's not right. Because what are you doing at my house trying to prank me when you don't even know me?
Exactly.
Right? I don't know you. And so then I decided to go up to his car because I feel like it's
I would love
about
to
time
meet
go to his
them.
car and
Oh my
figure out what
God.
exactly is he doing.
He's family, bro. Like, Austin McBroom, bro. Like,
Austin, he don't care, boy. He going. What's up?
I apologize, bro. Like,
Oh, now you sorry. Now you sorry.
bro, I'm not gonna, bro.
You're filming in front of my fucking house?
Bro, really, bro? You're gonna do some shit like that?
I apologize, bro.
Really, bro? That's how you treat all your fans, bro. That's how you treat all your fans,
You're-
bro. You're supposed to love
You
all your
came,
fan
you
does
came
that?
to my house at midnight,
that's a troll.
filming my house while I'm getting a haircut. This dude right here, Ace family, you know I never do this.
Nah, bro.
You know what?
Charity basketball.
You know I never do this. This dude right here,
He's trying to strike a nerve.
Really, bro?
You see who he is. He came to my house at midnight when I'm getting a haircut. My barber's right here, as you can see.
Now we want to do
He came to my house trolling with my family inside, my daughter sleeping. You come to my fucking house, you film my house, you film my address.
It didn't look like he was
acting
alone.
Like you're
Like,
security.
you're bold.
You lucky I don't beat your ass.
Lucky.
You lucky I don't beat your ass.
No, that's disrespectful,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck who you are, bro. Get the fuck out of my house before I beat your ass.
That's such a
You're
different
very
side of
lucky.
us.
You're very lucky. You're very lucky. You know how I am. You watch my videos. You know what
Because-
hey, look at me.
You know what? I respect him for that.
It was
Only
just
because
so
it's
bad,
like,
so
bro,
scary that
You push-
it could've
you
been
taking
worse
advantage
than
of my
that.
kindness now because, like you said, you know how I am in my
The
videos.
first time
So you know I'm a nice
where
person.
I had any type of
But you trying to bring this out of me.
with someone that I knew wasn't safe.
Mm-hmm.
But in the day, it seemed to be a fan, seemed to be someone who watches us. After that moment, that's when it got real. I was like, okay, security has to be around. We got to start maneuvering a little differently. We're not going to start showing as much because that could have definitely
That's
ended,
crazy.
ended bad. But we never told you guys about it because we just didn't feel it was necessary.
But that's just one story out of many.
You can only imagine how crazy it was there when everyone knew where we lived.
Yeah.
And
It's just an unsettling feeling, like going to sleep every night and knowing that people know where you live. It's like a never-ending
imagine?
nightmare almost. Like
Everybody in the
you
world,
can't go to
almost
sleep
everybody
comfortably. You can't just,
It's uncomfortable.
lay back, put your feet back, and just
And I'm
relax.
cranky
You're
at
always
night, so
tense.
don't wake me
You're always
up.
thinking, is someone gonna come here?
But you probably wouldn't even be able to fall asleep knowing.
Yeah, I'll be
even the
lights in your
transition
house.
made here to this house, nobody knew our address. We didn't film none of that. We didn't even give a house tour. Just the other day, We were sitting in the living room watching a movie, and our house is pretty much glass, so you can see everything. We have a driveway that's so long, right? We have gates at the front.
It's literally like our property, so you cannot come through our driveway.
Some dude comes up to the door, and then Catherine says, "Who's that?" And I'm like, the way she said it had me concerned because I knew we weren't expecting anyone. And I was looking like,
they're talking about this house,
who is
right?
that? He's just looking in like he's about to try to come in.
Now, what if it wasn't the Ace family?
And I'm
What
like,
if it
hey,
was
bro,
some psychos?
hey,
Exactly.
Who's at the door? So he goes to the door, opens the door. Hey, can we help you? What are you doing here? And he's like, yeah, I want a picture with the Ace family. And I'm like, no. And
Weird.
after the incident happened with that guy, right? You think of the worst, but you don't think the worst could happen.
Yeah.
There was always an uncomfortable feeling of obviously being in our house.
And it was a shitty feeling because as soon as someone came, we would always tell each other, please don't go by the window. And then it would affect Elle because Elle would notice.
So you
and
can't
then that's
even
when Elle
live.
started to know like about fans.
Normal stuff like a kid would do, she can't even do.
Kid to stay away from windows. Like,
She's not understanding
your kid
that.
should be able to walk around their house and feel free and feel safe. But
She should be able to walk around butt naked if she wanted to and feel free. It's her house. You're in your house. Shoot.
Not too long after that is when we got our house broken into. And I think that was it for us. I think we almost lost it. And
I remember.
for it to happen
Shocked. I was like,
I remember
what?
at
that.
the time that we take an Ace family member out to Disneyland with us is crazy.
When they put the title,
Like-
someone
You know
broke
what
into
the
our
worst
house,
part
we're
about
like,
that
what?
was? It wasn't even necessarily that we had our house broken
I feel like every video though, you
it was
feel
the
a part
fact
of
that
that
it happened in front of
You do. They make.
I was just as hurt when they got broken into. Like,
I was just as hurt when they got their house. I was mad. I was just as happy as they were when they found out they were pregnant. Like when they got engaged. Oh.
You know,
You feel whatever emotion they're feeling when you watch their videos.
or actors or whatever.
I think part of it too was they didn't necessarily believe it because we never showed
And the fact
our privacy. We never showed them
fact
how
that they,
crazy it was at our house.
It's
You know?
like
It's like nobody was at
always
home.
put it
Yeah.
underneath the
'Cause
rug.
the
it-
fact that they knew
about our
like that
privacy.
day they
Never
were
really
gonna
talked
take that
about it.
Ace family
And I feel
member
like this is so
to
good
Disney
for
World.
people to know
It's
that
like, how do you know that?
we literally had no privacy.
How you knew they were gonna
This
be
is the
gone
reason
that whole
why our
time.
lives are
And I think in the video, Austin
Why
had
they
said
had to
there's
change.
always somebody home,
And our
and that day,
Yeah.
nobody was home.
Regardless of what people say about us, we've always been the same from day one, and we'll never change.
Whatever you do, who cares what people think? Because regardless of what you do, people are always going to say something.
It's very true.
That's sad. And now I see why nobody does it.
So for the safety of our family and our daughters, obviously we have to make some adjustments, you know, so that we can, you know, feel free again.
Feel safe.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
They probably feel so much better in this new house.
Should we just tell them?
Now.
Tell us
What? Exactly. That's crazy.
So, what did you think about the video?
It was good.
It was just good.
No, I think that we needed this because a lot of people didn't know what they were going through, and they
They
kind of
don't.
opened our eyes. It's kind of like a reset for their channel.
Yeah.
I think like
Yeah, that's a
we're
good
gonna
word.
start
That's a
it
good-
over
Look
again.
at you.
Like,
It's a good word. It's a reset. Kind of as a, I guess, a Ace family member, it kind of makes you see
what
like.
you mean you guess? We are Ace family members.
No, I know that. No, it makes you see like
The other side of things.
the other side, like, and then as up and coming YouTubers, what you can expect.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, we're starting off from nothing, but that's where they started off. Like,
Everybody starts from the bottom.
could you imagine?
No.
That would be crazy. I couldn't imagine.
Like, can you imagine 15 million people know who you are?
That's crazy.
And you may know maybe like 100.
And I like to go to the store, guys, with looking hot mess.
Hot mess.
I really don't care, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
And especially down here in Miami, I think it's a Miami thing. Like, at least for me, like Walmart for sure. Like, you can walk into Walmart however. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Walmart, you can go in there looking crazy. And
I mean, I don't go in pajamas or anything, but
Close
I
to
don't
it.
like. I go in like sweats, but I don't mind like
She might not comb
throwing
her
on
hair.
anything to go to the store. Like it's whatever.
Yeah.
So if we ever like
Where to get that big?
wherever to get that big or
Scary.
even close to it, like
That's scary. Like
you
Miss
gotta watch your
Mary.
every move. Like
Miss Mary on a Harry day. Very
yes,
scary.
very scary.
Scary, scary.
So
But, yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what they have in store.
For part
what they're
3.
hiding from us.
Yeah, part 3 gonna
What
be
they have
crazy.
to tell us.
Part 3 about to be crazy, and then part 4, I know it's gonna be the best one.
You think?
Part 4 gotta be the best part. Think about it, because that's the part that they're like closing it out. So they gotta hit you with it like fire,
Like boom.
like yeah. So I know it's about to be lit. But it was definitely like, if you haven't seen part 1 was definitely motivational. And then I think this part helps you see like
a little bit behind the scenes
of like what it really is, like what their
how
life
crazy
really is.
people are.
Yeah, there's some crazy people out there in the world, but
yeah.
I'm
But
excited.
we will be reacting to parts 3 and 4, so stay tuned for that. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to go subscribe to the Ace family. We're always going to support the Ace family.
See you guys in the next video. Peace.